Part 2. Preparing for big events that are going to happen. We're going to go into space of peace in this video. Are you ready for it? This video could change your personal life and how you think of everything and how you handle everything. If you haven't seen the video that I'm going to show you in a minute, then you need to watch this. It's changed hundreds of thousands of lives. Not kidding. You ready for it? Let's go. Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an amazing life. So when I get ideas, I have to sit in front of you. This is part 2 of how to prepare for the big events coming up. And they're coming. They are not to be avoided because we signed up for it. They're not to be feared. And if you watched my last video, and I'll post it up here, I think it comes up here, you'll get to see it show up as a suggestion. I suggest you watch it because I want to help you to prepare for the future if you want to go into a space of peace and the new world where we live completely different lives than we have up until this point. A lot of people are going to hang on to those lives that ego wants things and protects me, and you can't protect yourself. It's impossible. You can't. Not the physical body. It expires at some point, but you don't. And so you are the light that is participating in this whole experience, and all that you do within it is what counts. Not how much stuff you have, or if you survive long enough, or if you hoard crap, or if you, get all your food and then, then what? The freezer stops working and it's all spoiled. Just ridiculousness. So you're going to prepare for something that's not even going to happen. Now, what you're about to see is the video that put me on the map, because it did change a lot of people's lives, and I realized that I had not studied law of attraction or anything when I shot that video. I was just speaking from my heart because I realized that we are connected to that which we think and believe, and everything we do is driven by those beliefs. So you can say, oh, you're thinking about manifesting is off in this space. No, it's not, because a belief not only is putting that out there, but your thought then generates an action. So it's in the physical world. So I gave an example last time. A person walks in the room and I go, oh, he's really attractive. Oh, he's really nice. We date, I get married, we have kids. My life and everybody else's, the butterfly effect, change from that moment. If he walks in and I go, ew, not attractive, don't like the guy at all, and I don't even talk to him, everything changed from that moment on. From one belief and one decision, from me, from just me alone. And then whether I marry that guy or not, or whatever happens, determines everything in the collective. It affects everything because it's a chain reaction, right? What somebody does, if that kid that you had is there to save somebody, and if you hadn't had them, they wouldn't be there. It all falls into place. It makes sense. This is how important your thoughts are. You're generating thoughts from the beliefs that are causing actions, and then everything you do, the way you talk to people, whether you're going to go into panic and fear, or whether you spend your time on, these negative channels. Whether you believe all the stories that are told out there and then you hang on to that. And I'm going to tell you right now, you hold the power. Nobody can tell you a story of the future. We're creating it. That's why there are so many different versions of the future, because they all exist. And you get to choose what you participate in and help create. It is already there. And I use the word create, but you're actually just shifting into it. That's why I said I don't believe in law of attract. There's nothing to attract. Everything exists right now in every time zone. Everything time's irrelevant. We're a circle that's never ending. Well, imagine a circle. So the future's happening at the same time. Every time we change something, the future changes. And they're aware of us. But because we're so dense and we're not, out of our veils yet, we don't realize that that future's happening right now. that's connected to the one decision. And every decision you make is connected to another future. It's all going on at the same time. Mind-blowing? Don't try and figure it out. This video, I hope you enjoy it. Boy, do I look different in it. It was years ago. And it just really hit home with people. And I wanted to show people, as I do in every video, that everything is wonderful and beautiful. You are. You're perfect. You are the light of the universe, expressing itself as that human you see in the mirror every day. You're perfect. You are not less than anybody else. You don't have less advantages. We all have our own journeys, adventures, and teachings here. And some people come in different positions to help those who are trying to work through challenges that they took on. Forgiveness, abuse, all these things. Master it now. It's not being done to you. It's being done with and for you, by you. You are the very person creating your whole environment. And from there, we as the collective group on planet Earth at this moment decided that we could pull out of this. We're transforming the planet right now. It's happening in a very positive way. Huge positive movements, cleanups, whatever. Got a lot of work to do because there's been a lot of damage done, and there's always cause and effect in the material world. But we can do this. You can have spontaneous healings. You have to go into a high frequency, and that's everything. That's everything. So I'm going to ask you a question right now. Are you ready to start manifesting that life you desire? I want you to get very clear on something, and I'm going to show you this video. I think you're going to get a kick out of it. I want you to know in your head and be very clear and believe it. You have to believe it, because if you don't believe it, you actually go against the very thing that you're trying to create. So if I'm trying to create wealth and I focus on it, but every time I think about it, I'm thinking, that's never going to happen for me, I actually create lack. So I want you to pick something that you would like to see. Is it peace? Is it people loving each other? Is it beautiful communities? Is it you living in a beautiful beach home? Just loving your life, quality of life, not worrying about things and income and all that stuff. Is it that? Imagine it, see it. So I want you to get super clear on this, super clear, because this is going to be great for you individually, great for the collective. You don't have to, want world peace. If you want to focus on something for yourself, go ahead and do that. You can't make a mistake. There's nothing wrong with that. Because if you're not happy and manifesting the things in your own life, how can you do it for everybody else? You can't. It's impossible. You can't affect them, I should say, because you can't override somebody's free will. That will backfire on you, by the way, big time. Don't ever try that. It has to be this person or that situation. So open yourself up to the possibilities. What is best and highest? Envision it. We're going to go into 3 seconds to manifest anything. Are you ready? This is going to be fun. Let's go. Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through fears and live an awesome life. Yes, I really meant the title. Manifest in 10 seconds. We're going to do it. I'm going to show you how, and it is actually quite simple. So before I start, I just want to say, the reason why I say without law of attraction is because if law of attraction is working for you, great. Then you don't need this video. If it's not, it's because there's somewhere in your mind that believes that law of attraction is a law that something is out there separate from you that you have to attract, and that there's some, some method of, changing your beliefs or meditations, all that stuff you have to do, and that's just not true. Yes, you do have to change your beliefs, but here's a way you can start doing that right away and kick in law of attraction, if you want to call it that, quantum physics. You're just going to switch into a new reality. You're just going to switch into it because everything exists right now. It does. You don't have to attract anything. But if you don't believe it, then you are not in the frequency of what you desire. So how do you get there? People are like, well, tell me how to do it. It's not a parlor trick. You're going to have to change your thinking and how you get there. So we're going to time this. I have my phone, and we're actually going to time the 10 seconds, because I'm going to prove to you that this can be done. And then we're going to talk about it, because I want you to really understand. Let's see the timer. All right, so when you manifest, You don't see pennies, you find dollars right out in front of my house. I just find cash, all right? That's manifesting. Why? When you open up the floodgates and you're not trying to do some ritual or manifest, through mantras and stuff, you know that everything exists right now. But if you don't believe that, then you're going to battle all of these self-defeating, self-sabotage, all the other stuff that goes on in your head. So I want to set the ground rules for that, because how do you stop that? How do you stop those negative thoughts? We're doing it all day. We don't even realize it. Every thought manifests. Every single thought. And the more you accumulate those negative thoughts, the more you actually create a focus that starts to materialize in your world. If you want to know what you're thinking, what you believe, look around. What's your life like? That's what you're believing. How do you change that? I'm going to show you how to do it in 10 seconds. First of all, when you have to catch yourself, when you have the negative thought. And the two things you need are a visual of the thing you want. So pick that one most important thing to you. Is it a great job? I want you to have a visual of you maybe jumping in the air going, yay, and you have a fistful of money. All right, it doesn't have to be money. Let's say you just want peace. I want you to visualize yourself sitting on a beach or a mountain or something in total bliss. And then you have to have the words. I have my ideal job. I have total bliss. I have abundance. I have the perfect relationship. And you imagine yourself hugging or kissing or walking on the beach with the perfect person. It just has to be a picture. And one saying. So I want you to visualize. Let's do it right now. Visualize what's that picture. Choose it. If you have to put this on pause, go ahead and do it. All right, I see a visual for myself. And then I know what I want, and I have those words above it. And it can be a couple words like super success. Let's say endless abundance. Total peace. If you have a big sentence, then it gets too complicated. So just have something there. My perfect job. Right? I have my perfect job. I have total peace. I have total abundance. I have the perfect relationship. Whatever it is, I have my ideal house, and see the house. So get the visual, get the statement. Okay, are you ready? As soon as you have a negative thought, self-defeating thought, questioning anything, here's when it starts. You catch yourself, and here we're going to start. You're going to do this. What am I manifesting right now? Boom, you switch over to the picture, abundance, whatever. 7 seconds. Sorry, you can do it in 7 seconds. I'm going to have to change the title. So, what am I manifesting right now? That thought. Catch yourself in that thought. I'll never be rich. Or I don't believe in law of attraction. Then, boom, it starts. What am I manifesting right now? You don't want to manifest, I don't believe in law of attraction. I don't believe that I'm wealthy. I don't believe. So that negative thought is when you say, what am I manifesting right now? You cancel that out and you go over to what you're believing and thinking in your abundance mindset, right? That's your new belief. I have my perfect job, and you see it. So it's not, there's no thought pattern or I believe or I'm abundant and it doesn't work for me. It's not working. Law of attraction, I say it enough, it's going to happen. It can happen right now. So then, I know what I'm going to hear from you guys. Landria, I open my eyes and my perfect relationship isn't here. Yes, it is. We're on the linear time on earth. It has to manifest. Why? Because if you could bring everything into the physical world within split seconds, we'd kill people when I think I hate you, or I wish you were dead, or, I wish I could fly, or, and you go up there and you hit a plane or something. The instant manifestation happens up there when you're high frequency and you're responsible on a positive way for manifesting. We're not responsible citizens here. So it takes time for us to focus on something, and we can bring in the nasty stuff, which we're doing. So, okay, so here we go again. Did you just question it? Did you just question it? Oh, I don't believe this. I don't believe this. Boom, what am I manifesting? Boom, I'm going over to this, total abundance. 4 seconds. Well, I'm going to have to change the title to 4 seconds. So when you catch yourself saying, oh, this is a load of crap, I don't believe it. What am I manifesting? And you switch over to this. And you keep doing it. Every time one of those stupid, self-defeating, self-sabotage, negative thoughts come in, you're manifesting that. With that one thought, you're manifesting it. Does this make sense? So then you go, what am I manifesting? Boom. And you now have a laser focus on that new vision, that picture. I am abundant. I have abundance. I have a perfect relationship. And you see it. And then it'll keep happening all day long. Trust me. Every time you go, ugh, that's a little, here we go. Oh, that was a load of crap. Oh, what am I manifesting? Boom. Oh, now it's 3 seconds. I'm going to have to change it to 3 seconds. Does this make sense? It's all those split seconds of negative thinking that keep going on and on and on. And you're like, every once in a while you go, oh, I don't want that thought, battling it, focus on it. I am abundant, not believing it, and it just keeps snowballing. Oh, law of attraction, what somebody tells me, asks me, well, what do I need to do? What ritual do I need to do? Negative thought, there's no ritual. You're manifesting right now. You're doing it. You just did it with that thought. What ritual do I need? What ritual do I need? That's disbelief. That I need something outside of me to create it when I'm doing it right now. What ritual do I need? What ritual do I need? What am I manifesting? Boom. Oops, that was 2 seconds. Just over 2 seconds. Gonna have to change the title again. Is you getting this? All right, so I have people that they get all excited and they go, I'm not qualified to do this. Boom, what am I manifesting? Boom. And that thought just goes, it goes. Because you're catching it and you're not putting any focus or you're not growing it. Normally go, I'm not qualified to do this. This is ridiculous. And then you go on and on and on. You reinforce it, and then that wave starts turning a particle. Starts to show up. Yeah, you can't do it. You can't do it. And it keeps snowballing. You go, I don't like feeling like this. Let me do a mantra. And then you're sitting there going, oh, I don't really believe this either. What am I manifesting? Every thought. What am I manifesting? Ooh, what? It's not going to be that thought I just had, right? So when you say, what am I manifesting? The purpose of that, if you haven't gotten it by now, is that's what you're manifesting and you're catching yourself and you don't want that. So you switch over to that visual and that saying. Because you're going to get so quick at it, you're going to go, there it goes. And then you're actually going to catch yourself before you even finish that first negative thought and you go, boom. And then pretty soon you're just going to see that I am totally abundant all day long. Everything can happen instantaneously. And just be patient. It'll show up exactly the way it's supposed to. And then, if you start to question it, so it's not showing up, doubt, lack, switch over, then what you'll say is, oh, I wonder how it's going to show up. Oh, this is exciting. So I did this in another video. I said, if I told you I had $1 million and you wanted money and I had $1 million in a safe, and I said, in 6 months, hands down, no questions, absolutely, you will have the combination to that safe and that $1 million is yours. Nobody else's. You're going to have it in 6 months. You could be on the street broke with no food, happy as a clam because you knew in 6 months it would show up. And you'd be okay with the 6 months. In fact, you'd probably find it an adventure. You'd go to a mission and maybe write a book and go, because in 6 months you could be a millionaire and you'll publish a book. How I lived as a street person. How I looked at being a street person as an exciting adventure. Right? You change your thinking completely because you knew that it's going to show up, guess what? If you know that money's in that safe, you've got the combination right now. Whatever it is you're manifesting, you want to manifest, you've got it. It exists. Know it and just relax and say, I wonder when it's going to show up. How exciting. I can't wait to see what it is. How's it going to appear? How is that job going to show up? It'll be something really crazy exciting, right? Don't question how it's going to come to you. The universe is way beyond our human thinking, and we are that higher self that is doing it. 3-second manifesting. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. How awesome is that? I hope you enjoyed that. It works. These are free videos. If you click, you will get that What Am I Manifesting app, which I didn't have at the time. I actually created it afterwards because everybody loved the video so much. They wanted to know how they can keep it up. I worked with a team, Craft House out of Canada, super amazing guys, built out this very, very, cool app that I'm giving away to people for free, all right? So if you want to go in here, and you're gonna get all kinds of other cool stuff. If you wanna keep working with me, come over and take Breakthrough Fear. It's a lifetime course, weekly coaching. We're seeing just unbelievable changes that are mind-blowing. We're in it together. If it's a negative thought, what am I manifesting? You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Namaste.